10 movies that will blow you away in 2019. Even though 2018 has been an epic year for movies so far, and still has many amazing movies left to come, it's never too early to see what the next year has in store for us moviegoers. So let's jump right in, and don't forget to subscribe if you're new around here. First up, Glass. M. Night Shyamalan continues his surprise superhero trilogy with Glass, a sequel to 2017's Split, whose final act showed us an unexpected cameo from Bruce Willis, which linked us to 2000's Unbreakable.
This is like that crazy guy in the wheelchair that they put away 15 years ago. And they gave him a funny name, too. What was it?
Mr. Glass.
The movie will bring back all the main players from both films, with Bruce Willis coming back as David Dunn. Samuel L. Jackson will be reprising the role of Mr. Glass, of course. James McAvoy and Anya Taylor-Joy are also confirmed to return. Details are still under wraps, and given how much Shyamalan loves surprises, it'll probably stay that way for some time. But this is a story nearly 20 years in the making, so we're sure the director knows what he's doing. Right, Lady in the Water? Hellboy. The highly anticipated Hellboy makes a return to our screens in 2019. Stranger Things star David Harbour will be showing us his take on the character. It has been described as a gritty take on the classic Mike Mignola comics. Harbour has said the movie will use a darker tone to differentiate itself from Guillermo del Toro's adaptations, adding that it'll be more of a character piece about Hellboy's struggle. Milla Jovovich joins the cast as Nimue the Blood Queen. Ian McShane will take on the role of Professor Bruttenholm. Sasha Lane will play Alice Moynihan. The movie will also star Lost Daniel Day Kim to play comics favorite Major Ben Daimyo. So be sure to add this one to your list for 2019. Captain Marvel. Oscar winner Brie Larson will front this first female-led Marvel superhero film playing Captain Marvel. This is one we're sure you should be pumped for, with Marvel President Kevin Feige saying Captain Marvel will be as powerful as a character as we've ever put in a movie. Samuel L. Jackson will also be returning as his much-loved role of Nick Fury. This will be the third film Samuel L. Jackson and Brie Larson have featured in together, the last one being Kong Skull Island. So we're sure the pair will relight the screens in Captain Marvel. Jude Law also joins the all-star cast. Law will be playing Dr. Walter Lawson, aka Mar-Vell, who becomes a mentor of sorts to Danvers as she tries to figure out her new powers. Rogue One and The Dark Knight Rises star Ben Mendelsohn is lined up to play the villain in the upcoming Captain Marvel film. Directors Anna Boden and Ryan Fleck are in talks with the actor regarding the role of the film's main antagonist, who is expected to be the leader of a band of shapeshifters called the Skrulls. Look out for this one in 2019.
Pure evil.
I'm necessary evil.
Toy Story 4. After a grueling 9-year wait, we will all get what we have wanted for so long. Buzz, Woody, and the gang are all returning to the big screen. Pixar is calling the new film a standalone adventure/love story, which will center around the search for Bo Peep. Unfortunately, Don Rickles, aka Mr. Potato Head, didn't get to record his dialogue before passing away in 2017. But many of the original cast will return. Tom Hanks will of course be returning as the voice of Woody. It just wouldn't be the same without him. Tim Allen also returns as the voice of Buzz Lightyear. Joan Cusack will also be back for the role of Jessie. So nearly 25 years after the release of the first one, I'm sure you all can't wait for the next one.
Guys, we all knew this day was coming.
We're getting thrown away!
No, no one's getting thrown away.
We ain't ever getting played with.
Hold on, this is no time to be hysterical.
It's the perfect time to be hysterical.
Should we be hysterical?
Now, yes! Maybe!
John Wick Chapter 3. On-screen and off-screen action badass Keanu Reeves will be back as the highly skilled ex-hitman. Director Chad Stahelski stated that John Wick Chapter 3 isn't necessarily going to be bigger than Chapter 2, but it is going to be more intense. Keanu Reeves also stated that he does not want the franchise to be ruined by sequels, so Chapter 3 will most likely be the last. Ruby Rose has been confirmed to return to the series as Ares. Ian McShane is rumored to return as Winston, along with Keanu Reeves as dog-loving John Wick. If you love an action movie, make sure you add this one to your list. Seriously, you tell whoever comes, I will kill them. I will kill them all. That may have been a little more Dirty Harry than John Wick, but man, I just love these movies. X-Men: Dark Phoenix. The title of the newest X-Men installment tells us a lot about what to expect from this epic blockbuster. This X-Men will focus around Jean Grey, played by Sophie Turner. Jean Grey begins to develop incredible powers that corrupt and turn her into a Dark Phoenix. Now the X-Men will have to decide if the life of a team member is worth more than all the people living in the world. The story will be based upon the X-Men comics' Dark Phoenix saga, although things might diverge slightly from the comics. Ready Player One star Ty Sheridan will return as Cyclops. Jennifer Lawrence returns to play Mystique for a fourth time. Michael Fassbender is back as Magneto. James McAvoy, Lucas Holt, and Evan Peters also return to the all-star cast. Marvel fans cannot miss this one. Godzilla: King of Monsters. Godzilla: King of Monsters is the next chapter in Warner Bros. Pictures and Legendary Pictures' cinematic Monsterverse. It is said to be an epic action adventure that pits Godzilla against some of the most popular monsters in pop culture history. Godzilla: King of Monsters is the follow-up to the well-received 2014 film featuring the monster, and is said to bring in a whole new cast, with Stranger Things' Millie Bobby Brown, Bates Motel's Vera Farmiga, and Friday Night Lights' Kyle Chandler, who will hopefully be showing us how clear eyes and full hearts can destroy monsters. Max Borenstein, the writer of the previous Godzilla and Kong Skull Island, said in an interview that the sequel will be bigger and better than the last film. So this is definitely a must-watch from us. Star Wars Episode 9. Star Wars Episode 9 will conclude the third trilogy of Star Wars movies that begins with Star Wars Force Awakens. The cast will see Daisy Ridley return as the much-loved Rey. Adam Driver will return as Kylo Ren, Oscar Isaac as Poe Dameron, and John Boyega will also be returning to play the role of Finn. The plot has been kept under wraps so far, but with J.J. Abrams directing, we're sure it'll blow you away, as the last Star Wars movie he directed, The Force Awakens, was awesome.
People are counting on us. The galaxy is counting on us. Solo, we'll figure it out. We'll use the Force. That's not how the Force works. Oh, really? You're cold? Come on.
Bond 25. James Bond movies have always been so addictive over the years, with either the cheesy pickup lines or the range stunts to top-class evil villains. Bond films have it all.
I didn't order anything. Not even you.
This next one should not disappoint either, with the critically acclaimed Oscar-winning Danny Boyle directing, known for his movies such as Slumdog Millionaire, 127 Hours, and of course 28 Days Later. We're sure this Bond is going to be like something we've never seen before. Daniel Craig returns once again as James Bond, with Ben Whishaw rumored to return as Q.
007.
Q?
Please excuse the mess. Everything's a little bit up in the air, what with the changes and all. Couple of things to get through. Shall we get started?
Naomi Harris and Rory Kinnear are all rumored to return to the franchise as well. The New Mutants. This X-Men movie will be like no other X-Men movie you have seen before. In fact, it's being described as a horror movie, the first in the franchise. The story will follow 5 young mutants just discovering their abilities while held in a secret facility against their will, fighting to escape their past sins and save themselves. As seen in the trailer, a villain in the film wears a smiley face mask. In the comics, the New Mutants faced off with a mutant supremacy group known as the Right, who wore smiley face masks. Interestingly, the Demon Bear is the first X-Men villain to be an animal. The movie will have an all-star cast with 2017 Split star Anya Taylor-Joy playing the role of Magic. Stranger Things star Charlie Heaton will also star as Cannonball, along with Game of Thrones star Maisie Williams as Wolfsbane. We're definitely adding this to our 2019 must-see list. That's it for this time, guys. If you enjoyed the video and want to see more, please leave a like, subscribe, and any suggestions you might have for future videos.